Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram Shiva Te Ho Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram Shiva Te Ho that this house belongs was made of stone and doors made of steel, and there is no doubt that it would crumble. Get caught in a tornado that never seems to pass. But how could a storm destroy what's nothing? And what would it leave behind except silence? Oh, Bhagavate Om Sadhguru Ramana Ki Jai. Oh, Arunachala Sadhguru Mujhe ji ki jai. Shri Ram Jai Jai Ram Shiva Te Ho Shiva Te Ho Muji Te Ho. One wish, one prayer, one reason I'm here, one focus, one desire, the only purpose of my life. It is for you, 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 it is for you. You. feel you everywhere, to only hear you, only sense you, to always be in your embrace. My heart belongs to you, my heart is only yours. It's all for you, 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 it's all for you. You, you, you are my only focus, all else disappears. I die in you, I is no longer here. There's only you, 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 there's only you. Shiva Shiva Shambho Mahadeva Shambho Shiva Shiva Shambho Mahadeva Shambho Shiva Shiva Shambho Mahadeva Shambho
Santip, the hangout is full now, so could you please leave to make space for Father?
No one can find you, the source of all that is. No one can see your face. This is the timeless one. This is amazing grace. Shiva, Shiva, Shambho, Mahadeva, Shambho, 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 Mahadeva, Shambho, Mahadeva, Shambho.
Om Aham Soham Tattvamasi. Om Aham Soham Tattvamasi. Om Aham Soham Tattvamasi. I am he that you are. I am Shiva. I am Shiva. You are. You are always in my heart. Never shall we be apart. You are always in my heart. Never shall we be apart. Om Namah Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 It is done. It is done. Hallelujah. It is done. It is done. It is done. Hallelujah. It is done. You are is in your heart. Never shall we be apart. Om Namah Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 It is done. It is done. Hallelujah. It is done. It is done. It is done. Hallelujah. It is done. Om Namah Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Namo Bhagavate Shri Mahadev. Om Namo Bhagavate Shri Ananta. Om Namo Bhagavate Shri Ramanaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Shri Putraji. Om Shri Sadhguru Gurudev Ki Jai. Namah Shivaya.
Since I received your first kiss, it feels as if I've never danced before, as if I've never even sung before. As if I've never walked the streets of this world. As if I died and was reborn yesterday. As if I died and was reborn yesterday. As if since I met your loving eyes, it feels as if I've never seen the sunshine. As if I've never felt the wind caress my skin. As if I've never been alive before. As if Seems you have entered my heart. I know no pleasure that doesn't come from my peace of being. I don't know music that doesn't rise from the silence within. As if, as if, as if, as if, as if I died and was reborn yesterday. As if I died and was reborn yesterday. Now that I've been kissed from within, kissed from within. Now that I've been kissed from within. That I'll be kissed from within, kissed from within. That I'll be kissed from within.
Namaste everyone. Very warm welcome to Satsang today. Sadhguru Shri Moji Ji ki Jai. Thank you all so much. Thank you for joining in the Hangout. If you have a question, you can unmute your mic when you sense it is appropriate. In our YouTube chat, you can post your questions there and we will look at them. We have a question already today. Pushpa Vanu Rat says, Beloved Ananta ji, I have been following Muji and practiced the guided meditations. Met him at Rishikesh Satsang. But when situations are unfavorable, I completely forget what I have been taught. How to be in the same state, always kindly guide. First, know that It's very natural for this oscillation, seeming oscillation to happen. When you're in satsang, when you're with Guruji, it might seem like it's so clear, nothing can shake this. And then when you step out into the so-called world, then it seems like everything I learned, I forgot. But you are still here. Whatever has been remembered or forgotten, that is coming and going. Whose memory is it? Is that one also gone? Who sensed that there was peace? And who senses that there is confusion, frustration, whatever the energy might be? Who's here right now? Video is a bit late, is it? It's okay, or should I reconnect? It's okay. If you can tell them to replay somewhere else. That is why the key is not in a mental understanding. Very often, with some intellectual understanding, it can feel like I now know the truth. I know I am awareness. I know I am the witness. Or I know I am God. But as long as it remains intellectual, it is as useless as any other concept. Therefore, all that we have understood, let's throw it away and find that which cannot be thrown away. Can you throw your presence away? Can you throw yourself away? That which can come and go is not you. Any state is not you. Freedom is not a state. Throw away all ideas. Right now, in this moment, there is no bondage, and every moment is this moment. Therefore, all bondage must be just an imagination. Which part of you is in the past? And which part of you is in the future? Even the appearance in this realm, this body, is it in the past or future? What if we had the memory of a fish? Just 3-4 seconds gone. If you had the memory of a fish, you'd say, I want freedom, freedom more than anything. And 1, 2, 3. I want a sandwich, sandwich more than anything. Makes no difference. All just ideas.
Can I say something?
Hmm?
Because I wanted to like say something to you, but then
Yeah.
um, I just want to say that I don't want to like hold on to any memory, and I don't need any memory. And just like if any, like I don't believe in memory anyway. So whatever comes, it's like irrelevant. So I don't feel like I'm not interested in any like personal memory of anything, and I'm like as much as possible I'm willing to like burn every single memory, and I know that like no memory is going to stay in the end anyway. So if any like kind of memory thing has to come, let it only like for your and for your purpose, because I don't I'm not interested in memory. And sometimes like memories like come and like it's kind of looking at them going, what is this like?
Yes. As long as it's just another appearance and we're not using it as a story my story.
Exactly. So one
Yeah.
thing I
Yeah.
want to say about it was that like memory can come as kind of like an idea.
Yeah.
So like there is kind of like the idea that yeah, in the past there was like an I, and now only you're here. Like it was like my life before, and it was yours.
Yeah.
But like it's not like that. It's always been your life only. So like it's like memory was trying to say yeah, like I was like this before, and I was like, but I was never like anything.
Then Pushpavanu had said, but when situations are unfavorable, I completely forget what I have been taught. To be in the same state always. You must get clarification on what we mean by state. Because if you're referring to state as the outward appearance or some sensations or emotions, then there is nobody, not even the sages, who are in the same state always. Because this play in this realm of this movement is constantly happening for everyone. It is only an idea that for those who are free, then emotions stop. What stops is what stops is the resistance. What stops is the holding on. So all emotions are allowed to come and go. What stops is that you cannot find the one who is suffering from these emotions. You cannot find the one who wants to be in a particular state. This imagined one, which seems so real, it seemed to be a complete figment of our imagination. And you cannot take the voice of the mind seriously now. So the nature of phenomena is constantly changing. Your true nature is the unchanging one. That is what we are discovering, isn't it? Through all of this changing, joy, then frustration, love, then fear, anger, then compassion, through all of this duality, what is unchanged? And the answer is more obvious than you can ever think, because it is you that remains changed. This one is free from states already and doesn't resist any state. There is no duality for this one. And this is the truest love. This is the truest peace. Because it is independent of phenomenal states. It's beyond the realm of feelings. Usually, when we speak of love and peace, we are still speaking about feelings. Find that which is unchanging in spite of any feeling which might be coming or going. Awareness remains untouched through all of this play. And how do I know I am this awareness? Because when I ask, am I aware? It is seen I am aware. Don't try to solve this like a puzzle. Just leave it. When we say I am aware, it only means awareness is aware of itself. There is nobody else being aware. Hmm? Yeah. It is more like coming down.
Last night I went and I said to my secretary,
Yes.
video
Yeah.
to me was it's when you said to me, pain when you come in Satsang, I said yes, but you truly comes whenever you feel trapped or like cornered. And so when I said like the who is trapped, fiery wasn't doing like wasn't going anywhere. So okay, I'm trapped, so what? And then so like real anguish like okay, that's went back to like from childhood feeling of being trapped in this reality is like ultimate enchantment. And all the other scenarios like outside scenarios where like making me feel trapped as well. But as a child, I remember that I want this enlightenment. I don't know where I get this idea from, but looking for this as a way out, looking for God because people think oh, God is everywhere. So I go and look at trees, sun, sky, and where is his anguish is there. So so what is what, what is under this anguish and this fear? I said, okay, give me the best. Give me the best. It's like places in here. Like the worst is like every person, everyone on this planet thinks you get this. You're gonna wake up to the truth, but not me. These energies that are here, that feels like kind of dense energy, as long as you hear joy, none of that.
Okay.
And then it pulled out like the that I spoke about today.
Mm.
Didn't feel so hard when it's too late around the body.
So, yeah.
And this numbness came, like a recklessness, like I didn't care. Okay, so what? And then it pulled out this card. Feels like, I feel like this is what it's like held hostage by this idea since I was a child that this is going to repeat. Like, okay, so what? Okay, this will happen again and again, more and more bodies, and like eternal damnation. Like so many of the experiences, like they were like maybe hell, and so this is going to be these experiences forever and ever.
Didn't say so what to that one?
No, I didn't say so much to that. I couldn't say so much to that, and the fear is just been percolating since last night. But I can't say so much to that. And this question.
So it's instead of so what, it's more like no, this one I don't want.
No, I can say so what, but then this fear is here. Like,
And that is not so what.
no, it's not a total, like something doesn't want to. I don't care.
Fear is there. So when we are not able to say so what, it implies that it means something. You see, because so what already means that it's meaningless. I can't find the meaning in that. Whatever the mind is saying, so what? You'll never be free. So what? This fear is here. So it's very nice that already you so whatted some of the trump cards that the mind can play. And sometimes the mind also, you see, it runs out of cards. Then it comes up with something. What about eternal damnation?
Cycle. I see that it's not something that I felt deeper energy with reason, but there's some child, something probably in life. But also picked up some, I don't know where from, this belief that it's not possible in this body. And there's a sense, that's where a sense of anguish and distress. And then the question came, like, you always say what speaks through you is mind presence, but presence here created this mess. How is that same presence supposed to
Only that one can. So something entered the maze, then only that one can exit the maze.
It's so deluded that it can't see in the maze.
And the one who sees is not there. So there's the presence which is got itself to deep delusion. And now there's another one which is saying, but you're deeply deluded, you don't know how to get out of this mess. This one is who This one is the fake one always. So if there was nothing in the content which was signaling to you how bound you are or what your state is, just like shadows, all this, all these states, all the ideas about how free I am or not, what freedom means, whether it means the absence of fear or not. So suppose that this content had no power to indicate to you whether you are free or not, and therefore we could just say so what to all of the content. Then that which is here, which is not part of the content, what is the state of that one? Is there only content here? It seems like that, no? That only content is here. Therefore, the one that is witnessing it is also content. No? If it was also content, then you would not have so much trouble answering the question, what does the witness look like? Why can't you see? When the question is asked, what does the witness look like? Why can't we see? If it is content, if it is an appearance, then we must be able to say. It is 6 feet tall, it has these attributes. Why can't we see?
So right now, if there's no, it seems like whoever's reporting the its effect, like you're saying.
Yes, but not even the reporting we are speaking of now. No? It is that who witnesses even that this reporting is going on. You're seeing that the mouth is saying these words. You're witnessing all of this. What does this witness look like? The body? And how does the body witness inside the body? Cannot be the body alone. The body can be at best the instrument for phenomenal perceiving. But even this is witness. That this computer is seen through the eyes. Even this is seen. What does the witness look like? So either you can say that there is no witness. When you say there is no witness, all the content is there, and you say it seems like everything is just content. Who is witnessing the content? Is there no witness of the content? It's just content playing on its own. Is there no observer? What do you mean by body mind? There is body, which is this one. Yes. So this is also, that's what we are discovering, isn't it? Who is this one? Who is this one? So can you tell me who it is? Who is speaking? Body mind is an idea, which means that there's a body which is atoms and molecules, and there's some energy called thoughts, which is mind. So this body mind is just a bundle of energies. This atomic energy and this thought energy. Who knows of its existence? And in your direct experience, you have seen that the body, I can have a different body. I have different states, which I call dream states, in which different bodies can come and different ideas can come. And yet we say it was my dream and it was my waking. And also people have reported that I was out of the body. Something happened and I was out of the body. And I could see the body from outside. Who sees all of this? Is it the body? Is it the energy called thoughts which sees all of this? And yet we cannot deny that right now the seeing is here. What appears is seen. By whom? Find out who's looking at the next thought. Who's looking at it? What does this eye look like? The one that is looking at thoughts. Can it also see itself? Don't make any mental. Just stay direct. You said, I am looking at my thought. This eye which sees the thought. What does this eye look like? No, see, this is just knowledge speaking. Just directly. Because if it's cognitive in this brain, then is it this brain or that brain? If you open up a head in the dream, will there be a brain inside? Or? Yes, we don't. No, it's just projecting. So who's looking at the thought? It is I. Can you become some other I besides this one? What is happening to this I which is looking at the thought?
Can I come up further?
Just in a minute, my dear. Okay, while she contemplates this, maybe she can come. She looks like she has to come right now. Come, my dear.
Yes. Um, there's just too much love here, and I don't know how to say this, but it was like love itself told me to come up and tell you something, and just to say it. And I'm so deeply touched by this because it's just so pure and innocent, and it just it sounds strange, but it was just love told me to come up and say these words, and to say maybe a story, but it is not a story. It's just something that love wants me to put here, and it's about it's about the energies which are in the head here, around the head and in the head, and it's very heavy, and it seems like it makes it impossible to stay here. Just cannot find the words, but just wanted me to say this to Lady, and nothing more, just this. And it was very urgent, without urge. I have no idea what is going on, but it's just very beautiful. It's just all the stuff is coming out. It's just too much love and too much grace. Yes. This present, which is here, which seems to be, it only seems to be the duality in this. Well, it's the most beautiful duality, actually. That this present just tells me everything I should do, or what to do next, or whatever. It's just here, managing everything, and I don't have to think about these stuff. Yes. And I don't. There's nothing to understand here. When these words are used, it sounds so much like a person is talking, but actually there's no person talking even, and this is so overwhelming and not overwhelming. I don't know how to use the words here, and just thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Very doesn't sound like a person talking at all.
Can I come up, Father?
Yes, my dear.
How are you, Father?
I'm very good. I'm very good. Are you back in India or where are you?
I'm still in the US. I don't have any question, just felt like, Father, a realization is kind of coming that being is not changing and it is there, and depending upon, the appearances are coming and going, and there are some appearance that seems sticky and you get attached to them, and based upon your interest in those appearances, certain other sets of appearances start coming in. So whether, there are, based upon the conditioning of the mind, some appearances we label them as the good appearances, and some appearances we don't want to be, and we call it pain or we call it suffering. But at the end, whether it's a pain, suffering, or good appearance or bad appearance, it's just an appearance. And like Mujiji says, you are the seer, and all of this is getting seen. And can this seer be seen? And there's a seeing. So this realization keep on coming, and but there is no feeling as such to even control these appearances or to find interest in them. Just like they come in, they just accept the way they are coming and let them come, let them go, and don't try to find a meaning in that. It's just like when people say my life is meaningless, that's actually true, because life is actually meaningless and it is flowing, and mind tries to find the meaning in it, but you don't have any control over it. It's going to flow the way it has to flow. So just the realization coming, and but it just came just now while when I came up here, but there's no question as such. There is peace and contentment and just a simple joy.
Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Life is without any mental meaning. Life does not need any mental interpretation. Life does not need any mental understanding. And I am that primal seeing which sees life, that primal seeing which is untouched even by life. What can happen in this life that can have meaning for me? I am that in which life takes life. What is here that can be a companion to the eternal I? And how can I get attached to that which is just no longer than a blink? I am that in which time is born. What can time give to me? That in which space is born. I need no space. I am that which gives life to life. I am that which death cannot kill. All of these are my toys. Life and death, time and space. And I am here now. No name you can give to me. Yet I am that from which all names and forms come. Neither awake nor asleep, not free or bound. I am not part of this universe, and yet this universe is apart from me. You can never find me in an appearance. I do not appear or disappear. You cannot find me with knowledge, because I cannot be known. No practice or effort can bring us closer, because there is distance between us. cannot find me with anything that you do. Because I am that which you already are.
Hello, Father.
Yeah.
I just wanted to come and just say hello, really. I am.
This reminded me of yesterday. We were watching the retreat, and someone came with some question, and this is happening, and something, and then Guruji just spoke a little bit, and then said, "So what is the question now?" And she says, and then she says, "Oh, actually, I just wanted to say hello."
Yeah. Yeah. And then, like,
And then he said, And he said, "There's a song like that. You know? Is it me you're looking for?"
Yeah. I'm coming to see you next week, and I'm just coming.
Yes.
And there's nothing to ask. There's nothing to say. Just coming to see you. It's just amazing.
I'm very happy you're coming again.
I'm so happy I'm coming. I'm so happy. I just want to give you a hug. And, it just seems like it's just becoming more simple. Just more and more simple. Kind of hard to describe that. Just nothing to ask, there's nothing to say. Just trying to go meet, but I don't understand. Oh, there we go. It's like everything has stopped, and yet it just continues. It's like what was alive is gone. It's like the life that this one thought it was living is just gone. And there's nothing to replace it. It's almost like it's hard to remember what that life was. A friend the other day asked me, she said, don't you think about, the future and getting a nice flat and then a nice fridge? Random. And I'm just like, and to her, I was just like, oh, no, blah, blah, blah. Inside, it's just like, I can't, it's like, that's just gone. There's no more future. And yet it's interesting to see the character just continues to, drink tea and talk to people, and some of the conditioning is still there, but it's not. But it's like it's as much there as anything's there.
So supremely simple, isn't it? Just what is.
Yeah, and there just doesn't seem to be anything else. How can there be? Because even when it's imagined that there is something else, that's what is happening. That's just
What is.
And it seems like boundlessness can just throw up anything. It just seems to be like it could be anything. Like having when you have a dream and the dream is like really cosmic. It's just like wow, how come boundlessness the creation is just astounding. There just seems to be a kind of a a wonder, and it could be anything. It could be just like a rusty pipe, or anything. It's like, whoa. Yeah. And when the energy of it's like energy of doubt or anything comes up, it's quickly seen, very quickly seen, and it just sort of just, don't know, it just seems to be part of the creation. And one of my favorite appearances is hearing this spoken about. It's just, sitting here listening to you. It's beautiful, just beautiful.
Yeah. One of my favorite things is also listening to you.
Before I go, Kashyapi came to visit me.
Yes?
Yeah, and she said to send you and the Sangha all her love.
Thank you, my dear.
She's very happy.
Huh? Priya. Who did you say?
Tanya.
She's good. She's going to live in London for some time, or she's going back to Portugal?
She's just she's working sometimes in Brighton. She's giving talks, I think, and sort of guided meditations and something. Yeah. Yeah, she's doing some Thich Nhat Hanh things, I think. I'm not sure.
What?
Doing lots of things. She's very busy. Yeah.
Oh, Thich Nhat Hanh. Okay.
Yeah. And she's living in a forest with Ananda.
Yes.
Yeah. And she came to tell me all her tales. It was really good. Really, really fun. All her adventures. Beautiful. Yeah.
Give her all my love when you see her next, and all our love from the entire Sangha.
I will. I will. I think she's back in a couple of months. So yeah, she's staying actually on the same street as I am.
Okay.
Yeah, poof. Yeah, it's strange. Anyway, I'll go now. I could sit here all day and just sit here and look at you, but in silence. I'll give chance to somebody else. Thank you. I love you so much.
You too. Yeah. Let's catch up in the chat a little bit. Atma says, Father, I just love so much to listen to you. Words do not matter anymore. What you say to me is ever same, same. I hear only your presence and love and joy of being here, an immense one, as immense one. Thank you. I can't hear her artist, but what is in that what is invisible but powerful, Guru does work on inner transformation. Just your saying, print my presence at your feet always. Thank you, Natalie. I am so blessed to come to your door. Is it because the Vietnamese? I've put some translation on here.
Yes, Father. Namaste. I just wanted to say, you are saying what was written, but not exactly. And I
Yes,
said, it must be something wrong. Okay, but it's that anyway.
because it was coming in Vietnamese, so I said translate. So it's doing some translation thing. It was fun. It's saying something for artist. I don't know.
No, it was not about artists. It was in the middle. It was Satsanga. I think she was speaking, and I just written that I could not hear her. You know, but not artist anything.
I went back to original. I had that option to show. No, it's fun, Ram. Don't worry. I shouldn't have done that translation one. Now I see the original. Yes.
Father, may I come up, please?
Some idea.
Um, Namaste, Father. Yesterday, before I spoke to you, I had a feeling that it's going to be it's like whatever I reported yesterday, it's going to be fixed or something like that. You know, I had that intuitive feeling. I don't know, for some reason it came up. And then today morning when I sat for the meditation, it's not that I intend to do. Automatically, I just woke up morning very early today, and then I sat, and for the first time, there was a clear thing that none of these thoughts, emotions, feelings, whatever it is, they don't touch me. For the first time, it was so clear and very obvious. All this is just happening. I can't describe where, but it's like a space. Everything is happening, and it was so clear, and it opened up so much. And then it was such a joy after that to sit just like that, and it didn't matter at all because it's so clearly seen that it's not touching, so it doesn't bother or matter now. All these things. And even when I was sitting here, I felt so much of joy in my heart. It felt like as if it's expanding or something like that. I don't know if this is coming from mind, but I felt that at that moment, Father. I don't know, I don't feel, but I felt it like 10, 15 minutes ago. I don't know, I just wanted to share this with you. Also, if this intuitive power or these things and all, there is no person here. These powers, how does it, how are they useful? Like God wouldn't use them because you don't have any past, present, future, all these things is given up. So all these powers which comes up, what are they useful for? Because today morning when I was thinking to report this to you, suddenly this thought came that, okay, you had that feeling yesterday, intuitive feeling. And I said, wait. And then it just struck me, okay, why would God need all these powers? Something like that. I don't know if it could just be something like that. Thanks, Father.
God doesn't need any power, any siddhi, even intuition. God does not need. Yeah? So what happens is that the tool of intuition is available to the sincere seeker to come to the discovery that he is that he is God. Many times, actually, I've said in Satsang that I don't feel to use intuition at all because I find no value in it, especially to do with something about the future. Even if some capability was here to check, why would I want a spoiler in this movie?
Very true. I realized that I was so fascinated before about all these powers because as I said before, I used to go to this healing thing and all, and they made it such a big thing, like intuitive powers, healing, all those things, whatever spiritual powers you get, but that's all only for if somebody is believing as person. For the mind, all those things is required, but when you know your God, why would you need all those things? For what joy? I mean, they're just like any other thing. But this was amazing, Father. I really enjoyed this realization more because I don't know what to say, but it has made me feel like I don't know what to say, but it has really moved me here, I can say.
This is very good, very good. And we are independent of all of this, even these things which are so honored, all these powers. And you see, for what? So some spend so many years, 30, 40 years, and at the end of it, I believe, I've never seen one, but I heard that they're able to levitate or something 1 inch above the floor. And it's a great power. But why? How does it help? To do what? 20 years to get 1 inch above the ground. Yes, you 3 inches above the ground. And then what? And it becomes a spiritual trap. His ability to be at two places at the same time. In the content of one appearance, we can't handle. We want to be in two places.
Father, for some reason today, for everything, I'm just laughing because everything seems so funny now. It's not like before. It's just very funny. I mean, I just want to share this. Like in Hindi or even in Kannada, we usually, when you
Yeah.
scold someone, you say, um, uh, कैसे आदमी हो तुम, कैसे इंसान हो तुम, अभी हमको बोलना पड़ेगा कैसे गॉड हो तुम. Because it doesn't make sense, but somehow I felt like that because we don't see person anywhere now. So when you see only God everywhere, so even if they behave stupid, you have to say something like that. It's silly, but somehow for everything is. I'm just laughing at.
What kind of
I'm so
expression are you?
yeah, exactly, something like that. I'm so grateful, Father. Thank you so much. I can't just express my gratitude. Without your presence and blessing, grace, love, nothing would have happened. I don't know where I would have been. Still, there's always a question mark how I end up here, because I never wanted to be.
Same
That's a mystery for me. It's totally mystery. Seriously, unlimited suffering I had and unlimited presence I have now. It's,
here.
it's boundless. I can't say what it is. I'm the blessed one, I think, in my entire family to be where I am. And I don't even feel that I belong to them anymore. Somehow, for that, some reason, I don't know how, somehow, from the beginning, that connection, even though that family, daughter, that bondage is there, but still, when I'm suffering, they were never there for me. So I don't really relate, but yeah, because I had to meet you, Father. Thank you so much. Love you so much.
I think there's oscillation between being aware and when I'm aware, it's uncertain.
Is also
But
suffering.
there's no suffering.
No suffering.
It's just I'm aware. It's just the way it's supposed to be. And then there's oscillation. The other side where I'm looking, identifying with the thoughts and the suffering. And I can clearly see that it's grace that's following the rules which I feel really, really attractive. While I was coming today, I just had this, I had that if this is the last time that I was coming to meet you, it was the last time that I was going to it needs to be, I need to get, I need to,
Finished.
yeah, and just Father, can you just burn it a bit faster? It's not fun.
One day she'll laugh at my jokes. I laugh at her jokes, actually. Her keto.
It's just that I can't stay trapped anymore.
You know what is burning? Burning is just all ideas. So it is not that the trap is burning, the traps are burning. It is the idea that I am trapped which is burning. As long as we feel that the trap should burn, then we are giving energy again to the idea of being trapped. You feel that there is a real trap?
When I say burn, I just say that it's burn my beliefs, my stupid pretending habit. It's not.
Okay, you take the top 5 and you burn it right now in Satsang.
You want it.
Yeah, okay, you give it to me one by one. What is the number one belief? No, specific. No, specific. Which role? The role of the wife. Show me the wife. Where's the wife? The wife gets belief. So it must be feeling that I am the wife or something. But can you show me the wife? No wife. So the mind comes and says, you're not a good wife. So you want a better husband. That's the rule. Great trouble. He'll come soon as well. So either it can be that I am not a good enough wife or I don't have a good enough husband.
This one or this.
Yeah, that's why we are saying it. So that which wants to hide something there, that which says it's that ugly widget that I don't even want to look at it. It's actually nothing. Once you see it for the nothing that it is, then it's burn.
This constant need to, like I feel exhausted because I feel like this you're just trying to make people happy. And
Yes. Forget about making people happy.
yeah, exactly.
Let them do whatever they want.
When the fear comes out, it's such a
Fear comes. Let them fight each other to death. How does it matter? Their problem.
all this fear.
Doesn't mean anything at all. Because as long as you take on this peacemaker role, make everyone understand how everyone else. Oh, he didn't mean it that way. She didn't mean it that way. All this is just tiring rubbish. Let them do whatever the hell they want. And I know from my own life in the past that when I was young and we just got married, I wanted everyone to understand each other. So I was always translating in the middle. You know what she meant was like this. You know what he meant was not like that. He was just joking actually. It happens, no? When you're trying to put relationships together. Oh, this is not what you meant. Can you just relax about it? Don't be so. Just forget it. Just say, fight, do whatever you want. It's none of my concern. It's not my job to take care of your relationships. And then you will see that it's very good for them because this part of the game is now over. And if the relationships are important to them, then let them sort it out.
What happens if you're constantly accused?
What can, what can I say that makes you feel accused? Say it out loud and burn it.
If you're not done this properly, you are not great about this cinema or this.
And, you don't. It can be
Which
either.
obviously I don't believe in everybody.
Yes, but if you don't believe it at all, then it will not hurt you.
If I don't believe it, but I don't believe it, and it doesn't hurt me nothing, but fear comes up.
But so I have accused you. You're a terrible. Just for example, terrible daughter.
I think it's the fear of wanting, I think it's the need of approval.
Are those that you're looking for approval from, are they free from suffering?
No.
Then why you want to get approval from those who themselves are not yet free, what approval can they give you? Join us in our misery club. What are they throwing you out of? Their club of suffering and misery. You should welcome that. What is the meaning of approval? That we believe in your way of how you're doing things. But in their way of doing things, are they free from this? So why would you want to follow that, get approval from them? In fact, the good news would be that you don't get any approval from them. You're not following their way. Because you see now, it doesn't work. And yet that is what you truly want. To discover that what is here is not one entity who is lonely or something like this. What is here is this immeasurable presence. You cannot feel, I mean, feelings can come, but you cannot truly believe anything about needing another, wanting another. This fear of being alone is the cause of a lot of misery in this world. The beings were just to enjoy their own presence. And a lot of things, like even bad habits, were not formed. So, worst case, you're an outcast from everybody. Okay? Outcast. Nobody is talking, friends, relatives, even the closest ones have outcast you. Still sound like big trouble? Little bit. I can tell you from here that doesn't sound like anything at all. In fact, that's why I say, if somebody had said that you're being sent to jail in solitary confinement, I'd be quite happy. There's so much just in the presence here. There's such beauty, there's such contentment, not even beauty or perfect, you don't have to say any of that. Just contentment is here. You don't need anything else. And all of us in the Sangha also must be completely clear about this. So although the Sangha is to support our contemplation, to support our inquiry, let it not be a crutch which we become attached to. It should make no difference. Satsang started here, just computer and I would sit on the table. Then one Jaya started coming. Now some of you. Now after the retreat and all, many of you will go back. So this constantly coming, going, changing will happen. Such is the play of life. If we become comfortable just being in our own presence, then we are free from this thing of companionship, loneliness, isolation. In your own being, is there something missing? And you know the best friends, who are the best friends? The best friends are not the ones that need you. The best friends are those who are just comfortable with themselves. Because then the word that emerges, the relationship that emerges is not based on any codependency. Yes, so this is what we are looking at. So in your own presence right now, do you sense that something is needed, something is missing? Good. So this presence cannot leave you. It is always there. Whether those outside are there or not, whether they like you or not, doesn't matter. This one is always there. Nothing from outside will complete us. It has just been a romantic idea or something, only in books. Because that would mean that there is a possibility of something being incomplete, and that is just not possible. And the mind comes and says, but you will become completely alone, nobody will like you. But it is seen that those who are free from this fear of being liked, those are the most popular. I'm not saying that that should become an expectation. But if you're free from this drudgery of whether the world likes me or not, how does it mean? In fact, every needy relationship that we pick up is not helping our self discovery. And how long will any of this last anyway? Another 30, 40, 50 years. Fully tired or not? Become fully tired of this stuff. That not 1 ounce of energy you feel to give to it. It's completely needless energy. So if you go into a situation after going back and nobody is understanding each other, everybody is in conflict, it is none of your business. I have to say something to you. Crying. My son, what he tells his sister. He said, "Who died and made you queen?" Just forget about it. It's none of your problem. Let them. They're all supposed to be grown-ups, isn't it? So let them deal with it. And you know me now well enough in your heart. So when I say when you go there, just go as me. Don't go as you. Atma is asking who is speaking now. It is Palak from under the table, so you can't hear. So much needless time has gone here in this life trying to get people to get along. And I see that only when I let it go, that they truly started to get along. And even if they didn't, it's okay. There's a very simple thing in this, and especially this need for approval. Now we are not concerned with the thoughts which are coming perceived directly by us. But something still wants to be concerned about the thoughts that others are having about this form. Can you imagine the kind of pressure that would come with that? Suppose here there was this concern about what everyone thinks about me in the hangout on YouTube, these people sitting here. Is he like me? No? You wouldn't drive yourself crazy like that. Just none of my business. And because I feel it is none of my business, does it lead to some disapproval? No. In fact, I feel that there is a strong sense that all of us have which can smell out these needs. Can smell out these needs. Can smell that this one has some need for approval. We might not even know it obviously. Something just knows. Just sees this. And it can play on this subtle understanding of these things. And I can see initially when Satsang was just starting out, there was this attachment to whether any of you is getting it or not. Because I could, something here was hearing the words that were coming from here and saying, wow, this is good and it's so simple to understand. They were saying like that. Why aren't they getting it? Now even that is dropped. Because I know it is just grace has to move something. What is being shared is just being shared. Everything is up to grace, whether what happens doesn't happen. It's none of my business. Hmm?
To share that one of my last main kind of angers is against people who are just minding their own business.
Okay.
But I get I feel that they could help the situation, but they simply minding their own business. And though I know in my heart that they are entitled to mind their own business, they're not troubling me in any way, and they actually love me and have said like let the best happen to you. There's still a very deep anger. Sometimes like I feel compelled to call them up and say that they're being careless, indifferent. How can you sleep? How can you eat when the situation is like this? But I find myself also eating and sleeping.
Yeah, exactly. So, what is the root of it? The root of it is that this sense that I am entitled to something. We might not have seen it like that before, but at the root of it is this feeling that can come that because I love them or not, I don't know, but because of whatever reason, I am entitled to something from them. But nobody is entitled to anything.
No, like I told you that my child and I are separate. And I feel it is an extremely intense problem. And if their own children were facing it, like they would be on hot coals. But it's just like got muffled in silence and complexity. Though I'm not able to maintain that much, it would drive me crazy if I keep thinking about it. So yeah, so then I really not able to accept that they are not able to do anything.
Why can't they help to sort it out?
Like one word or one statement or something will help. Why aren't they doing it? I feel there is some pressure on me to form some miracle or some kind of spiritual healing miracle, and then they'll come and say yes, this is what we were waiting for. I don't know anything.
Namaste, Father.
Okay, my dear, just give me a minute.
Okay.
My only, and this might sound like it is almost like inhuman or something, but my only interest, if at all, even this interest is there, my only interest is for you to come to your discovery of this. Because I know that already those who are genuinely only interested in this, not only but primarily interested only in this, then it cannot be that grace is not taking care of their life. And although the circumstances, whatever is happening might seem like is he saying? This is grace taking care of my life. It can sound like that. No, is this the way grace is taking care of my life, or Bhagavan is taking care?
I actually know that each time like I write this kind of feed, I'm forced to go
with him. Yes, but it's also not done like that. Okay, let me not help her this way, then she'll be like that. It's not even like that. It's just that I know that you are true to Bhagavan. I know this. At least this much I'm completely clear about. Okay? More than you also sometimes. More than you actually. So in your heart, he lives. Then I know it is the nature of the world to try and throw all these kind of curveballs and all these things at you. It's a baseball terminology. But it cannot be that Bhagavan's grace is not taking care of you. And not one splinter, not one blade of grass can move in your life without His will, because He is in your heart. And all the confusions, all the dilemmas, all of this will be burnt, you see. Because Bhagavan is very clear that there is only one seat for Him. There is no room for two chairs over there. So anytime you say that I want to be devoted to Bhagavan, but also by the way, can you also make this a package deal where also this and this is there? So the Sadhguru says no, actually, and that is his compassion. The Sadhguru says no. Your heart must only belong to me. Only to the Sadhguru. Because in this you are discovering that you are that one, the same. If it is still divided, this also, that also, here also, there also. This is the way it plays. Because you had experiences of direct seeing. And in those experiences of direct seeing, what have you said? That all of this battle just was useless. They don't even exist, these battles. You said yourself, isn't it? And then, after some time, how are you helping me with that battle? But you yourself said it's useless. Okay. So, in the moments of direct seeing, this is your clear insight. Then again, when this oscillation to some sort of personhood, some sort of identity is coming, then again it becomes, but I must do something here. And then some plans are made, but they're really not going to go anywhere. They're not going anywhere, nor are they going to go anywhere. Because what is most auspicious for you in this life, more than being a mother also, more than being a mother also, is for you to come to this discovery that I am this self. Because millions of lives we've been mothers and fathers and children and parents, and all of this play has gone on. In all this play, we have played with. So now it must be Bhagavan who's saying, you just stay as the self. And even practically speaking, we are saying that then, even practically speaking, what do we really know? Do we really know what is good? We just feel That I feel that it should be better this way. I feel it. Do we really know? We don't even practically, we don't. Isn't it? So then who is the best to deal with this? It's Bhagwan himself.
Ultimately, like you said, the moments of direct seeing,
Yeah.
I'm not able to acknowledge that the difference. Like I say, if I saw something then, but I can't give much credence to that because like you yourself say it is. So I tend to like flow with whatever is the stronger impulse of the moment. Like so, but I think as of now, I must acknowledge that there are levels of seeing. That I'm at some points of time I'm seeing things more clearly and lucidly. I must accept that.
What it means is only that there are times where it seems like the messaging from this mind seems so relevant to me, and there are times where it just seems like it is a comic which is just making jokes, and a little bit of back and forth happens. As long as I see you in satsang, I'm not concerned because I know the just being in satsang can burn all of this. Because I also know that completely possible for the mind to be vicious about the teacher. And sometimes it might also be saying, he's just not helping you. I'm asking so much, I'm saying, telling him this, all of that, but he's just not helping. Does he even have a heart or something? It can come like that. But I'm not concerned because I see you in satsang. No, yeah.
I don't have my clock. It's probably been 2 hours.
Huh?
2 hours and a bit. She said.
And a bit.
2 and a bit.
2 and a bit. You gotten used to her accent now?
Sometimes I still.
So I'm good with her accent. It's only the volume that.
It's the volume, yeah. Sometimes.
Through most of my working life, people sitting on the other end of the table have said, "What are you saying? We can't hear you." But it sounds loud here. Because those who are used to being in silence and little bit also sounds. Yes, yes. Come.
I guess when I said in the morning, like, so what, so what.
Yeah.
So when it was actually happening yesterday, it felt like the so what was a real so what. But now through satsang, I can feel that it's not so what because some of it still has those the three worst scenarios. It still has some meaning. When I'm listening to the others sharing, it's like my body is reacting, burning, and so.
So meaning for these energies, but meaning for you also?
Something I don't want to leave people. Like if there
but
is
who's
a me,
leaving?
If there is a me that doesn't, if there is a me to whom this has no meaning, I want to see that. I don't see that.
It already is true.
I don't see that it's true.
You also see that it's true. but you don't see it in the way you expect to see it. I know it can sound like wordplay a little bit, but it's not. That which is seeing all of this, for that, none of this is truly meaningful. Right now, this is true for you. It's just that you're looking for an apparent expression of this one, so that you can confirm and say, yes, finally I saw it. This is what. But it's not going to be like that. Because it is that which is the seeing itself.
If you say from where I'm speaking
Yeah.
to
Not
here,
speaking, but seeing.
I don't know where that is.
Yeah, so that is what you have to look for. Is it not here?
You can say the experiencing is here.
That means that the ability to experience is also here. If experiencing is happening, so who has the ability to experience? Then that's become like a jaded term. Can you use another word for it? This is very good actually. Also because sometimes we get stuck in the terminology, so it's good to maybe once in 2-3 months just throw it away and look fresh.
I told those terms the way I don't really know.
And yet you are here. All terms are thrown away. You are here. There's a seeing of all these appearances. Is it not? Just from what you see, not from what you've understood so far.
I feel I'm the one who's trapped.
Okay, where is this trap? Okay, let's all do this. Let's all do this exercise. Okay, let's close our eyes. And can we find any limit to the space which is here? Some sensation, some feeling might be coming which seems to be the boundary. But observe that even this is inside this space. Can we find an edge of this space? Can we find some limits to this space where all sensations, all experiences, all energies are felt, experienced? And if there's a picture of some boundary coming, check where that is. What is this boundary inside? Where are the limits? Imagine that you're seeing a very large horizon at the end of the sea, and the sun is rising. And you're standing on this beach, which is huge. Can we find some limit? Where is the space in which all of this is appearing? This image is inside what? Now imagine that you're a woman who's walking on this beach. Slowly you're walking. The sense of time is moving because the waves are coming on the shore. There is time, there is space. You can also feel the waves at your feet. All this is your own projection. Are there any limits to this? Do you run out of space? Does the time run out in this projection? Or can it keep moving with your own power? Where is all of this happening? Whether you say inside me or in front of me, it doesn't matter. It's the same thing. All that is experienced, sensed, felt, seen, thought about, is experienced in this space. All my body sensations also experienced in this space. All of this is inside the infinite space that I am. Where does it start and where does it end? Now, very slowly and gently, observe that when we open our eyes, even that which seems like external appearance is happening in the same space. Nothing has ever gone outside. The same space of all experiencing, all perceiving, all sensations. this body, these hands and feet also appearing, all the sensations inside me, they appear. A 100 lives I can create in a few minutes just by giving my hours of imagination, belief, and attention. And by this investment of my belief and energy, they can start to seem real and start to seem like they're real attachments. All is happening in the same space. And I remain as the untouched witnessing through all of these sensations and appearances, some beautiful, some terrible, doesn't matter to me. Just like the same imagined beach, and imagine person, imagine that you are now watching from inside that person's body, that woman on the beach who is looking at the horizon and the sunrise and the waves. And believe these thoughts. This is my real life. I've always lived here. This sunrise is so beautiful. I hope it never leaves. My partner is waiting for me back in the house. Just with these 4 or 5 thoughts, so much sense of reality has been given to just this daydream. If you were to believe thousands and thousands of thoughts about one identity, about this identity, I can tell you that it will seem as tangible as any other. This is the power of your own belief. Therefore, when we say that something is happening to me, it is not happening to the idea of me. All that is being experienced is being sensed inside the same space of I am, which is not personal. has enough space for all sensations, all experiences. Know that what is tasted with eyes open is also in the same space. That space is not like, it's just the content suddenly seems a lot more. The space is not like.
Is this real Dhamma? Doesn't want
You lost me right in the beginning.
to.
It wants to build on the story of not getting anything, all of that. If you're in satsang, like I said, if you're in satsang, yes, also satsang will start there. What were you planning to do about your lunch? You got something? Okay, Gurmeet can come for just a minute, my dear. You can come before we go.
Namaste, Father.
Okay.
अभी कुछ नहीं कहना.
All this movement, one day it seemed like I'm just so happy, nothing can ever touch me. Everything around me is so good, so good, so good. And then one day it seemed like, oh, it's gone, I lost it. All this is also seen by you. And the one that is witnessing all of this movement is not concerned so much.
जब तक सत्संग में हूँ तब तक तो ठीक है. जब तक कपिल सर से बात कर रही हूँ तब तक भी ठीक है. छोड़ दी बात करनी, फिर बाकी टाइम पे कुछ ना कुछ. नहीं आती समझ.
If you believe a thought, then you will pick up the hand.
मैंने नहीं किया किसी थॉट पे बिलीव.
This is also a thought. Okay, right now, don't believe a thought and tell me where is the trouble.
मुझे नहीं समझ आ रहा, कुछ भी नहीं आ रहा.
Okay, okay. Then Kapil will tell you, my dear. It will all be okay. Just know. You are recording it yourself from 1 or 2 days ago. You were so happy that nothing had changed there. Just this state of mind completely. But you are not changed.
मैं अब क्या करूं?
Just simply don't believe your next thought.
कोई थॉट पे नहीं मैंने बिलीव किया।
Then there can be no trouble.
बट फिर भी मुझे कुछ नहीं अच्छा लग रहा।
This is not a thought.
ये भी थॉट है।
Yes. All likes, dislikes, preferences, or desires, all come from our belief in a concept, in a thought. Okay, my dear, we have to go because we have to join the retreat in some time. All will be good. All.
Okay.
Thank you all so very much for being in Satsang today. Sadhguru Shri Muji Ji Jai.
Sadhguru Shri Ananta Ki Jai.
Jai.
I know I must have missed on some chat. Love you all very, very much. Thank you, Ram, for moderating. Don't worry about the Vietnamese thing, it was fun. Thank you, my love. Then we can turn the broadcast off now.